Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong with Dragon House MMA. Right next to me, we have Edmund Kwan. Here we go. We are rock and roll. Today is May 13th. We are 4 weeks out to our next upcoming event, June 8th at the Keysar Pavilion. Edwin, you are 2-0 as undefeated professional, going for 3-0 against a very game opponent. Just come off a huge win, Anthony Bill. Now, Edwin, let's introduce you once again to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where are you coming from? Where are you born and raised?
My name is Edmund Kwan, born and raised in San Francisco, California.
That's pretty awesome, like native.
Native.
Now, Edwin, you have a full-time job besides chasing the the MMA career. What do you do for work?
For work, I'm a software engineer.
Computer.
Computers, yeah.
That's pretty good. At least you don't have to get a labor job all day and then they trains at night, you know. So now, currently, where do you train out of right now?
Currently training out of American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, but also training out of Charles Gracie Daly City and Bay Area Fight Academy in Hayward.
Wow, so you have you manage yourself to go 3 different places.
Yes, sir. You know, wherever I could get the work in.
That's pretty awesome. Now, coming off an undefeated amateur and an undefeated professional, 2-0, how do you prepare for Anthony Bill for this upcoming fight?
Well, Anthony is a tall, long dude, so I'm gonna have to be dealing with his distance first. So, you know, I've been working a lot on my stand-up, and I'm pretty confident on the feet. And also, you know, once I get him on the ground, I feel pretty good there as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, Anthony Bill, it's pretty kind of weird to find somebody in 155 pounds that over 6'1" or 6'2", something like that. That's pretty unusual. Do you have to train with like a specific training partners to simulating the reach, the height of your opponent?
Oh yeah, definitely. We do have guys, believe it or not, we do have guys around that size, like that height and that weight as well. So it's try to get as much work with them as I can.
That's pretty awesome. Now, how do you think this fight is going to go down when you're watching him fight?
I think I'm going to have, his length is definitely going to present a challenge, and I have to be mindful with how I enter for my grappling. But I think once I get past that, I think when I get him on the ground, it's going to be my game from there.
That's awesome. Now, you are a purple belt right now, right?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been a purple belt?
Maybe a couple of years.
Couple of years.
Yeah.
That's you training with Clint at Daly City from Charles Gracie.
Yes, sir.
That's good. You know, did you do a lot of gi or a lot of just no gi?
Now more no gi, but you know, I'll throw the gi on whenever I can. You know, gotta stay sharp.
That's right. I think it's people underestimate training with the gi. Definitely got some good resistant tension on the grips and everything.
Oh, absolutely.
It's definitely gonna be good to throw some sauce on the jiu-jitsu
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
You know. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, Edwin, how can people contact you for this upcoming fight tickets?
You can find me on Instagram at Edmund Kwan MMA. That's EDMUND KWAN MMA.
That's pretty good. And yes, now any special loved ones, training partners that you want to shout out to, supporters?
I want to give a shout out to my team, my coaches, Ron Kessler, Cain Velasquez, Clint Gerona, Eric Menanzan, and my team at AKA Charles Gracie and Bay Area Fight Academy. I wouldn't be where I am without them, so super, super grateful to have them in my corner.
That's pretty awesome. Now, where do you live?
I live in San Jose.
So you travel all around.
Yeah.
The gas price is crazy nowadays.
Yeah, it's the price you pay for doing this game.
That's pretty good. Now, I know Bay Area, 155 pound. It's a pretty stacked division. I mean, that weight class is a pretty stacked division in anywhere, you know. So that's the most common, 35, 45, 55. Is there anybody in the Bay Area or California regional scene that you have your eyes on?
I think there are a number of guys that have their names have been floated to me, and I think it would be a good challenge. I'm not going to say anyone yet, but when the time comes, I'll turn to my coaches. They'll tell me who's up next.
That's pretty awesome. Now, I have a couple names. I didn't want to put a fight together, but I know this is a fight right in front of you, 4 weeks out. Mm-hmm. You got to stay tunnel vision and focus on this, and then after this, maybe working towards like climbing up to the regional pro title contender. You know, you got Benny Orozco. You know, you got Timojin and another Asian Mongolian from East Bay.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that
Tough guys.
you know, tough guys that I've been looking at. They're trying to match you up, and you guys all kind of like around that similar record and similar range, and get ready for the dance. You know, I think those are the type of fight that people are looking for to get a step ahead to go into the big leagues. You know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So now, who's your favorite UFC fighter?
All time, I would say GSP.
GSP.
Hands down, GSP.
Now, right now, in 155-pound division, who do you think you like to challenge someday in
Someday
UFC?
in the UFC, I gotta put a pin in that one. I'll get back to you.
Like Conor McGregor's fighting, you know,
Chandler.
Chandler. Who you think is going for it?
Yeah, I want to say Chandler. So I'm hoping he takes this one.
I didn't realize they're both pretty much in their late 30s. Conor is 35. I think July he'll be 36.
Oh man!
And it's time flies, you know. I mean, I'm a fan of him and watching him in their 20s and making to UFC now. They're in the mid 30s, and then Chandler, I believe he's 37, 38, something like that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Right? They're all both up there. Well, you know, I'm rooting for Conor, even though I think Chandler might take it, you know, because of wrestling. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's one fight I think a lot of fans gonna look forward to. Now, if Anthony Beal watching this interview, what do you have to say, Anthony Beal?
Hey, looking forward to meeting you June 8th.
At Keys Arbor Pavilion. Now, for more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. And we also have a kickboxing sparring this Sunday. Making sure you guys register at DragonHouseMMA.com. There's going to be a lot of up-and-comer 3 1-minute round, headgear, shin guard, fully loaded, 12-ounce gloves. And it's going to be more than one fight if you like to. And a lot of people signed up already. Making sure you guys stay tuned. Come out to the Dragon House world-class training facility, 2990 Geneva. Don't miss it out. And then watching Edmund Kwan going for his 3-0 professional record. Flawless, hopefully keep it undefeated against up-and-comer Anthony Beal. And Anthony Beal has a lot of amateur fights.
Yeah.
I don't know, like 15, 12, something like that.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a factor for him to have that much experience on the amateur circuit?
Oh, definitely. I think it is a factor to consider. You know, this experience is experience, but you know, I'm confident in my abilities and looking forward to the challenge.
Now, how old are you, Edwin, right now? How old are you?
I'm 29.
29, and then I know this fight's 155 pounds plus 1. What do you walk around weight?
Like 175-ish.
175-ish.
Yeah.
So 20-pound cut.
That's not
All right, that's not bad. You know,
Yeah.
do you ever think about moving up or going down or stay at 155?
I think right now things are going well at 155. So I'm not gonna change what's not broken.
That's good. Just keep it like that.
Yeah.
Well, once you move up to 170, those are big boys.
Yeah.
And if you go down to 45, that's an extra 10-pound weight cut
Yeah.
that can drastically kills a lot of things. You know.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, June 8th, this event's live stream pay-per-view nationwide. You cannot make it to the event. Making sure you guys order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Right next to me, we have an up-and-comer, Edmund Kwan. And please subscribe my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. Our next event after June 8th, it's a huge stack card, August 17th at the Palace. We're going back there. It's going to be 12 pros and 12 amateur, 25 fights on that card. We are starting the building and under construction, the matchup. So any manager, coaches, fighters want to get on that card, make sure you guys reach out to me, DM me on IG. And I'm Zhong Lo signing out. Any last want to say, any sponsor, anybody want to shout out to?
No, I'm good.
Ready to rumble.
Let's get it.
June 8th. All right. Good to have you involved, brother. Thank you. See you guys June 8th. Signing out.